Hi, and welcome back. It's me, Sheila Truelove. It's good to be back. Uh, Today I had a question that came into my email regarding men's roles and women's role. My answer to that is, considering I'm a Christian and I believe in living the Christian lifestyle, I know for a fact that God, the one who created us, He gave each one of us our role. A woman's role is to be a helper to her husband. She's to be submissive. He is the leader, and she is to follow his lead. Even if you have more education, more wisdom, more common sense, the reason why you still have to follow his lead is because that's God's arrangement. The same thing applies in terms of men's role. They are supposed to be providers, they're supposed to be protectors, teachers, and leaders. Now, when each person is trying to do the other person's role, that creates problems. A woman, she already has her load to carry. She shouldn't have to carry her load plus his load. In the Bible, at 1 Timothy chapter 5, verse 8, it shows that anyone who does not provide for his family, especially those of his household, is the same as a person without faith. It's the same as being an atheist. And we know what God is going to do to atheists. We know what their judgment is if they don't straighten their act up. And I've noticed that in many relationships, a lot of men have a problem with that providing part. They have no problem with trying to take the lead and wanting women to be submissive and but when it comes to the providing part, Ephesians chapter 5 clearly shows that a man is supposed to care for his wife and his family the way he takes care of himself. He feeds himself, he clothes himself, he takes good care of himself. That's how he's supposed to take care of his wife. But you'll notice that males of today, they feel that, oh, she's working, so, I don't have to provide. Yeah, you do have to provide. Why? For the same reason that women have to be submissive, even if they are more knowledgeable than you. She's smarter than you. She has her PhD, her master's. You barely got out of high school. You still, she better yet, still has to follow you. Again, your argument is not with me. You need to take that up with the one who designed marriage, the one who created you and me. And he said that a woman is to be submissive to her man. Also, men have to understand a man is supposed to be submissive to his head. The head of woman is man. The head of man is who? That's right, Christ. And you're supposed to be submissive to Christ. Now, when a man is doing his role, it makes it so much easier for a woman to do hers. Because if he's submissive to Christ, we know that he's going to do things fairly and not selfishly. But you have so many men who will be quick to say how women are supposed to be submissive. I'm supposed to be the leader. Yeah, but you can't just apply some things in the Bible and overlook others. A man's role is to teach, especially when it comes to the children. Ephesians chapter 6, verse 4. It doesn't say women are supposed to be teaching these children. That's a man's job. The woman's job is to carry out her husband's orders or his request. That's why normally you see they say, you wait until your dad gets home. You either get it together or I will be reporting you to your dad because he's the authority. When you have a lot of the people growing up today and they had their mom or their mothers raising them and they want to blame the mother when they don't turn out correctly, it's not the woman's job to be raising children. She's doing a job that God did not design her to do. So if the children come out wayward, You can't blame the mother. But the good thing about all of that is at least she stepped up to the plate. At least she stayed. She did the best that she could. So when it comes to different roles and husbands being providers and wives being helpers, we're your helper. Whatever your money can't cover, of course your wife is supposed to back you. She's supposed to have your back. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. I got this. You know? Or if you're both working, you can split the bills down the middle. You know? But even then, that's the woman helping out the man because that's really his responsibility. He's not supposed to take care of the luxuries and all the hair and nails and all this because that's not a necessity. But for things that are a necessity, that is his role. Rent, food, clothing, utilities. When it comes to cable, internet, Wi-Fi, the woman can pay for that. Getting her hair done because men are visual. They want the vision, but that vision costs money. Anyway, in closing, anytime your plumbing, let's say your sink backs up or you have difficulties with plumbing, you call a plumber. Anytime your computer breaks down, you call a computer specialist. If your car breaks down, you take it to a car mechanic. If anything malfunctions, you call the manufacturer. The same thing applies here when it comes to us humans. Anytime things start to malfunction, we should go to the manufacturer who designed men and women, who designed marriage. We're supposed to go to our Heavenly Father. That's why we have the Bible. I look at the acronyms on Bible, best information before leaving earth. God didn't leave us out here in this earth or put us here with no guidance or no type of direction. He gave us the proper guidance and he gave us the direction that we need in order to live a successful and a very happy life. God is a happy God. So of course he wants us to be happy. But we have to abide by what he's directing us to do. A man takes on his role, and a lady, a woman, she takes on hers. In closing, let's do it God's way. And I guarantee you, it will be successful. Good night for now, darlings. Love you.